Dear Miss Doré, I have a girlfriend who I really like, but one thing bothers me about her. She has a dark, downy moustache. I don't want to sound shallow, but it really puts me off. Is there a way that I can bring this up that doesn't hurt her feelings? Yours hopefully, Matt.
Well, there's an issue there because you look at your own face in the mirror every day, and so I honestly think that sometimes you don't notice things about yourself, and it takes a good friend. Often for a woman, it's a girlfriend. I think a woman could more easily take that from a girlfriend, and I know, I grew up around girls who had mustaches. I grew up around Italian Americans. They had mustaches before the boys did, you know. But in the Italian American community, there's an awareness of, wow, we have dark hair, a lot of melanin, a lot of melanin. And so their moms teach them about bleaching and waxing their mustaches. And so any well-brought-up Italian girl where I grew up knows how to bleach and how to wax. And I'm lucky I'm only half Italian, so I don't have to wax, because some girls, even if they bleached, it would just look the heck like they had a blonde mustache. And so it is something that someone has to tell you about, because you just look at yourself in the mirror every day and you take stuff for granted. And you don't see it. And so I would say that she probably doesn't know. It's not that she looks in the mirror and goes, oh, I have a mustache, but I don't care. She doesn't see it. She has an image of herself that's probably from when she was 15. And she still sees that. That's going to be a hard one for the boyfriend to talk about, because she will take that personally. There will be tears. He needs to talk to her best girlfriend. He needs to have a woman talk to her about it. Because there's, someone could say, well, you just take us how we are. But that's just not true. People work on their appearances. I mean, if it just take us how we are, we should all wear mouse suits, right? And not bathe or get haircuts. I'm assuming she showers regularly and exercises and wears nice clothing. So she does take care of herself. She does have an image of herself she wants to project. And if you said, would you like to project the image of a woman with a mustache, she'd probably say no. Do I have a mustache? Yeah. Bleach it or wax it, but that's going to be either her mom or her sister or her girlfriend. That's a very brave man. They would say to a woman, you have a mustache, darling.
How about leaving it until she's a little bit late for work, and as she bends down to kiss you goodbye when you're in bed, saying, can we do something about your top lip?
That's a very bad time to do it, isn't it? I think that would put him in the doghouse big time, because not only, he's said it, which is difficult. I mean, if he's brave, he could say it. He could come home with a box of Jolene, and he could sing her the song on his ukulele even. And just leave the Jolene strategically placed on the bathroom sink.
Oh, fucking subtle.
But that goes back to my rule of telling someone about a problem they can fix when they can fix it. So, it's a problem she can fix. Rule 1 has been adhered to. The problem is Rule 2 of that has been broken. She can't fix it when she's running out the door to work. And so then she leaves the house going, I have a mustache! And all day doing this and hating him for it. Because in her mind, he hasn't told her she has a mustache, he has given her a mustache. She didn't have it. a minute before he said it. And no one else saw it. But now that he's said it, everyone can see it. It's the emperor's mustache. So if he was really brave, he would have waited until Saturday and they had nothing to do all day. And he would have bought her favorite food and maybe rented a really nice film. Definitely had some gifts and the thing of Jolene. Anyways, said, honey, I gotta tell you, the hair on your lips getting darker. Have you noticed that the hair on your lips seems to be getting dark? There's this cool bleach you can use. And then she just get upset. He's like, look, I have a Jim Carrey film. You love Jim Carrey. Only if she loves Jim Carrey, because if you hate Jim Carrey, that would be the wrong thing to do. I made reservations at your favorite restaurant tonight. You can take your newly bleached upper lip to the restaurant tonight.
Maybe I could do it for you.
Make her feel so beautiful. You know what? Fuck her lights out and then tell her. Because now, after you have sex with a woman, she's a little bit stupid for about half an hour. It's true. Give a woman a cracking good orgasm and it just brings her IQ level down to like a happy domestic animal for just a little while. And you have that window of opportunity to say things to her. She'll be like, okay. Even if it snaps her out of the post-orgasmic bliss, you've still gotten a little bit of slack because of that kicking orgasm that you gave her. Martin Amis in London Fields talks about, and one of his characters talks about when his wife's pregnant, that it brings her IQ down to his own level, and she's much easier to get along with when she's pregnant because all of those extra female hormones are really flowing. Yeah, it's a delicate operation to tell a woman she has a mustache. But it's worth it, isn't it? If you really think you want to be with someone long term, and it's something they can fix in 5 to 7 minutes, according to the box. Isn't it worth it? And you can even say that to them. I think it would be important to say that to them. I know you're mad at me, but I love you, and I think it was worth it to incur your wrath.